All right, so now we'll be talking about the other function group in continuation of the introduction to the organic chemistry, which are amides. Now, what are amides? They are basically the compounds that contain the amine group. But as well as the amine group, they do have carbonyl group as well. So they got this amine group and they have this carbonyl group as well. So if someone asks me what amine group is, I would say it's a combination of carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and hydrogen along with other alkyl radicals. If you have to draw the amine group, it would something look like this: oxygen attached with a carbon, a double bond, and NH2. So as far as quickly, I'll move towards its chemical properties. If chemical properties are concerned, what do we say? We say that they are less basic than amines, but they are basic. So let's just first conclude one thing, that they do have basic properties. However, we would say that they are less basic as compared to the amines, and the reason is that the reason of the less basic is that lone pair, which makes the lone pair on the nitrogen, which makes amines basic, that lone pair is delocalized on the nitrogen in the case of amines. And that is, of course, because of the presence of another highly electronegative element, that is oxygen. Why does it happen? How does it happen? And how does it affect the properties? We're going to discuss later in the details. Now I will quickly move on to the physical properties of amides. And as far as their physical properties are concerned, they are often soluble in water, as we discussed about amides before. So what do we say? That they are often soluble in water, and their solubility is of course because of the hydrogen bonds that could be developed, hydrogen present in amides along with water molecules. Of course, their solubility will also going to be decreased. Solubility decreases as the non-polar hydrocarbon chains get longer. So that decreases the solubility. So this is all about the amides. Now we will be quickly move on to the other compound that is included in your course and you need to study. And Mike, the people who are studying biology, they are much familiar about it. And I'm talking about the amino acids. Now, what amino acids are? They are the building blocks of the proteins. That's how we know them. I'll be writing over here as well that they are what? They are building blocks of proteins. And they have an amine group. It's an issue, and they have also a carboxyl group, C double H. Right. So as far as if you have to see how they look, like they look like something like this. Alkyl radicals are attached, and on one side we can say that carboxylic group is attached, on the other side maybe the amine group is attached. So that's how the amino acids look like. Quickly moving towards their chemical properties, as far as their chemical properties are concerned. By the way, it is included in your syllabi. If you see that you have to study the functional groups, you need to have them on their fingertips. I feel this is really important once you start the organic chemistry, and you need to understand their chemical properties as well. So amino acids, basically, they react with bases to form salts. They can react with bases, and when they react with bases, of course, the salts will be the end product, that's realization reaction. They can also react with alcohol, and that forms the esters, and their reaction with the amines is also a possibility, and that gives what? That gives the amines. Okay, so this is about their physical chemical properties. As far as their physical properties are concerned, let me remind you once again that I'm not going to discuss very much details over here, because that will be more related when we discussing the topic individually. So not all the amino acids are soluble in water, but mostly the amino acids are soluble in water, but insoluble in organic solvents. And of course, I hope that you still remember, you do remember, this is one thing I've been telling at least in this series of lectures a lot, that solubility is because of the polarity. Um, what else? We can talk about another property, and that is amino acids have chiral centers. Because of this, they exhibit optical isomers. As chemistry, there are always the exceptional cases. So, except for glycine, they possess they exhibit the optical isomers because of the presence of the chiral centers. So this is one part of the organic chemistry where we have discussed about the introduction of all the compounds that will be included in your course. In the upcoming lectures, it's a kind of an intro, but we will be talking about the kind of formulas that are used in organic chemistry and the nomenclature, because these are not the regular things you do. And when you are doing the reactions, especially for paper 4 and paper 5, you should know the compounds' names and how they can be transformed or they can be manipulated. So keep watching. Thank you.